Well, now, greetings and salutations to you all once again. It is I, the Ravenous Spectre, and I finally got the situation fixed with my camera phone now. So, yeah, not going to go into all the details about that, but I troubleshooting, whatever, and managed to get it all situated. So now I've got over 14 minutes to be able to record, so that definitely helps compared to 2.5 minutes to 3 minutes that it was last time. But anyways, we got a little bit of an unboxing to do today, and I ended up getting this from Xseed's website. It's the first time I've ever ended up ordering a game from a Japanese role-playing game website, if you will, because that's the main thing that they sell on there. And that is Hero Land, the Knowble Edition. And basically what this game is you are a tour guide in this theme park that pretty much is like a turn-based RPG. And it's really quirky and unique and funny, and I barely got into it, but from what little I played, it seems like it's going to be a crazy kind of adventure. And this was on a really decent sale as far as I'm concerned. It was like $30. I think I paid like 34 something or 36 something for it all together. And for the stuff that comes in it, it's really unique for the package that it is. The first thing that we'll show here is obviously the game disc itself. There's not really anything too special about that besides the usual. And of course we have the game disc in there, and we have an employee manual, which is actually a full color manual. We'll go ahead and flip through this a little bit, and it deals with some of the characters and I guess a little bit of backstory and whatnot, if you will. Sorry, I can't really turn this thing to save my life because of the fact I can't do this one-handed. And, yeah, that's pretty much that. And if you look right in here, I'm not going to pull it out or anything. It's just kind of a little bit better if I just do it like this. Besides the glare from the plastic, that is a little bit of the insert inside of there, which is pretty much how the game would start out. You're like, oh, I'm going to go get this job working at Hero Land. And the next thing that we'll show here is a little baggie that you can put anything inside of it. Seems like it's really good quality too. Feels really soft, feels really unique. Says, welcome to Hero Land. Excitement that cannot be forgotten. And of course it's got a bunch of little pixel, these are some of the enemies that are in the game. They kind of remind me of like the mainstay enemies you would probably see in Dragon Quest, like the slimes, or say like the cactuars in the Final Fantasy series. But thought about if I ever got into doing a Dungeons and Dragons session with some friends of mine, this would be a really good dice bag to have. So definitely would probably end up utilizing that at some point. So just let it sit in there and rot, like some people do with special editions. I'm not going to open this. I'm just going to let it sit in there. And this is something rather unique. It's like a little pop-up sumo wrestling kind of kit. They have and it's funny because the characters themselves are like little pop-up pixel characters in the game, and they make weird noises. But you can pop these out and pop up the little arena thing here, and of course if you guys want to pause it to see exactly how it is to be able to play it, you can. I've yet to actually do anything with it. I probably am, once I get around some friends and whatnot. It's a really unique kind of thing. I really like things that really mean something to a game, like what the game is about, all that kind of stuff. The graphics, the music, the whatever, man. Just stuff that's really cool that really brings out the overall essence of what the game is. The next thing we have here is a park map and visitor's guide, your one-way ticket to adventure. And basically what this is just a brochure, if you will, of the park that you work at. And also, obviously, it's dealing with the game itself, too. And, of course, we have a map of the park there, which also deals with the game itself, obviously, where you go throughout the game. And we also have little snippets of things back here of different things that are said about the park and from different characters and visitors and so on and so forth. So definitely something really unique to have in there, which I think is just, it's like you get the soul, which is the game itself, and then you get the everything else, the meat and the body, I guess, with all these other little extras that you get with it. And let's see, is this the final thing in here? Yes, this is the final thing that's in here. It is the soundtrack park music mix. And to be perfectly honest, these tracks are rather short. There's 43 of them that's on here, but they're really short and they just kind of merge one into another one. There's no break or anything in between songs, so you kind of really don't know what song you're on unless you actually look at what the number of the song is, or music, I guess I should say. Not really songs, it's just music. But there's some really cool stuff on here. There's some good stuff that's on here, and then there's kind of some annoying stuff that's on here. But regardless of that, I mean, the disc just looks the same way it does there on the front of the disc there. But I'd been wanting to do some of these special editions that I had been getting for a while for really good prices, and I'm actually going to do that with a couple other ones coming up here pretty soon as well. And yeah, wanted to go ahead and do this little bit of an unboxing of a really unique and quirky Japanese role-playing game. If you can't get the little special edition that's on the website of Xseed, definitely pick up just the original game itself, you know, just the standard edition, and give it a shot. It may be something that you may really want to get into, not only for the fact of if you're into RPGs or not, but just the fact that it's a real quirky, unique, and fun kind of game. And if you can get it on a good sale, then so be it. Real quick story about this. I saw that just the game itself was on sale for probably about $25 to $27, I think, on clearance on Best Buy's website. But then when I looked on Xseed's website, they got the whole kit and caboodle here for like 30 something. You know, so I was like, hell, I'll go ahead and end up paying a few more dollars to be able to get all this stuff, because it's really cool and unique to have, especially given the game itself. So anyways, I will go ahead and end this like I always do. Later, taters.